第4試合ニュージャパンワールドにて TV 選手権試合15分一本勝負を行います。
No, I know you want to talk, Walker Stewart. I know that's your job, to be the guy in the middle. I know Vader, you're fired up here in Chicago, but god damn it, if there's anybody I should be talking about, it should be this man. The first ever NJPW World Television Champion, the winningest champion during that reign of the modern era. And yeah, as I said, Matt Riddle will be walking here not as the champion, but as the challenger. The challenger not to the World TV crown, but the challenger to the status of the very best of British and the very best technical wrestler in the world, Zack Sabre Jr.
And that came right from the horse's mouth in one Brian Danielson, who declared Zack Sabre Jr., just as you said, the best technical wrestler in the world, following their singles encounter in Osaka.
青コーナーチャレンジャー TNTK ザ・フロントマンザック・セイバージュニア。
16 defenses over the course of a year. Zack Sabre Jr. stands here with Matt Riddle really as the antithesis of everything that Zack has been here, totally devoting himself to New Japan Pro Wrestling, with Matt Riddle a much more recent addition.
It would be February of this year where Matt Riddle would explode onto the New Japan Pro Wrestling scene in a way that only the King of Bros can, with a victory over Hiroshi Tanahashi, becoming the third ever NJPW World Television Champion. As you mentioned before, Chris, as we saw as our previous video package played, Matt Riddle wanted to face off against Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. said, no need, because you're going to face off against Bad Dude Teats. You love Bad Dude Teats. Kosei Fujita. You love Kosei Fujita. Well, Matt Riddle surely loved putting the beat down onto Bad Dude Tito and Kosei Fujita back at Major League Wrestling. And it's come to the point, it's come to a head. Zack Sabre Jr. will test his moxie against the current World TV champion, Matt Riddle.
第3代ニュージャパンワールドにて TV チャンピオンザ・キング・オブ・ブルースマット・リドル。
Part of that, not just perhaps saying he'd done all he'd done within that 15-minute style, within that pop music style, he called it, the NJPW World TV Championship, but also Zack Sabre Jr. has an advantage over Matt Riddle in their career. 4-3 they were in the independents before Riddle went to WWE.
Of course, when we're talking championship matches, there's the illustrious title on the line here tonight, the New Japan World Television Championship. 1-1 in title matches across Evolve and Rev Pro for Zack Sabre Jr. and Matt Riddle.
But
one fall, 15-minute time limit on the clock tonight.
And I think that's the key. And Matt Riddle, 15-8-3 in the last 365 days, and for all the matches, all of those matches that we have time counts on, 15 minutes or under. Right. Zack Sabre Jr. just in the last few months, 32-7-1 is Zack Sabre Jr. in the last 365, but against guys like Danielson, like Connor Mills, like Jude London and Paris De Silva, going over that 15-minute time limit, and that's something by design, Vader, wanting to get out of that 15-minute restriction that World TV Championship matches have.
Yeah, Zack Sabre is going to have to switch back into the mode of that time limit in terms of this television championship, but like you said, Chris, Zack was looking to move beyond that. Now he's got to get back into the mindset he had for the full year last year as they fight over this cross arm breaker.
Well, Chris, I got to ask you, do you believe there's a need to truly switch a mode, switch back a flip, or is this always the mode that Zack Sabre Jr. is on, always capable of putting you down within the 15th time?
Yeah, he is certainly always capable, but I mean, we talked about scientific wrestling versus artistic wrestling. Sure. That's something Zack Sabre Jr. is well crafted as. Deems himself a free-form jazz musician. Now, condensing freeform jazz or prog rock into a pop song, that's a big-time challenge. That's something Zack Sabre Jr. has relished, but wants to get beyond.
Zack Sabre Jr. fresh off of his own run in this year's New Japan Cup, being eliminated in a shocking fashion by House of Torture's Brett Narrington.
Again, going after the arm, but then immediately switching to the leg.
6-second rule, Vader. You can't tap someone out within 6 seconds. You have to move. There's that little wrench. Again, you can set your watch to it.
Billy Robinson style.
Well,
It's Riddle and Sabre Jr. might as well roll all the way into the other corner. Both men, this is reminiscent to what we saw back in Osaka between Zack Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson. We're in this exact same position, and last time it was Sabre Jr. who would win out.
For sure. And I think, I mean, it's those principles of counter wrestling that Matt Riddle is also, of course, well grounded. Sure. But while it was the striking ability of Matt Riddle that paid dividends against Hiroshi Tanahashi, I think Riddle wants to grapple with Zack tonight. Sabre, in a sense, winning the mental game before the bell is rung.
Whoa.
Ooh, there's some strikes though.
These two have not faced off in a singles competition since April of 2018. A lot can change within a 6-year time span, and especially needing, as you said, to condense that down into a 15-minute time limit. These two are not facing off against the same opponents they were in 2018 and Evolve.
Back up to a standing position. Whoa. And significantly, it was Riddle.
Matt Riddle with the gut wrench. With the flow over here is Riddle. Full control over the body of Zack Sabre Jr. Not a position we see ZSJ in often, Vader.
Always impressive strength by Matt Riddle.
Chris, do you think there is a recognition Riddle is having here tonight that, well, confirmation was that he is the underdog, that he is the one that no one wants to see walk out with this title? As Zack Sabre Jr. knows all about manipulating the arm, manipulating the body parts. In the same fashion that it was Perry against the world, at points it feels it's Riddle against the world, whether you feel it's warranted or not. I mean, Riddle collapsing.
Riddle seems more than happy to lean in to the reception he's getting here in Chicago.
Well, Zack Sabre Jr., we've seen so many times he wants to bait his opponents into striking so that it leaves a limb free for a submission. That works for most people. It doesn't work for someone with the UFC cred that Matt Riddle has.
Beyond UFC's Ultimate Fighter, transition into professional wrestling. As much success as Matt Riddle has had over the ranks of MLW, he's done it with 2 feet, and Zack Sabre Jr. is going to change that game tonight.
Chris, that's exactly what you were saying.
No.
Yuck. Yuck.
5分経過、5 minutes have passed. 5 minutes.
Green nail polish shot the foot.
And made it, albeit secondhand, the benefits and the risk that comes from wrestling barefoot.
Absolutely. If that is the way that you train, if that is the way that you're used to fighting, it is a huge benefit. But the detriment comes when you're in the ring with someone like Zack Sabre, who is going to manipulate every single limb and joint, even the teeniest, tiniest, toesiest ones.
Toesiest.
Sabre really in his element now.
Sabre Jr., the art of limb manipulation. The best to do so, as we saw throughout the last calendar year, within a 15-minute time limit. You mentioned it yourself, Chris. Zack Sabre Jr. did not want to come back to competing for the World TV title. At a certain point, who's to say that Sabre Jr. cannot collect the World TV title and still challenge for the IWGP World Heavyweight title at a later date?
Certainly, that is a challenge and a schedule that Zack Sabre Jr. feels well comfortable with.
Sabre got caught.
Riddle nearly got caught with his pants down.
Riddle up top.
Taking it from the heights.
Oh, no, but he got caught. He got caught.
Sabre Jr. cut down Riddle. And now, as you mentioned, 6 seconds. Put it on your clock, folks at home.
There you go. There's the transition, and Riddle makes it to the ropes.
Riddle trying to shake it off.
Zack Sabre Jr., one of the most hectic wrestling schedules that you will find in our profession today. German suplex into the cover here, and it's 2.
Just like that, that incredible strength of Matt Riddle once again on full display.
And not just incredible strength, but explosive strength. Out of nowhere strength, Veda. You know that there's a price to pay when you underestimate that side of Matt Riddle.
Finally able to connect with that senton.
Well, Riddle's been in this position before. Here we go. Oh, no. Sought out that moonsault, not going to happen. Zack Sabre Jr. brings it down.
Beautiful shining triangle and the point of the elbow on the top of the dome.
The official's right there, but wait a second.
Riddle with the strength, Riddle with the strength. Bomb plants out Zack Sabre Jr. Final flash combination. And that might be the final flash for Sabre Jr.'s chances. It's 2.
Just a 2, but immediately Zack Sabre, his hand went to his jaw. Again, Matt Riddle, more than happy to bask in this reception he's getting.
Gonna take the time to mock Zack Sabre Jr. Time never on your side with the World TV title on the line. 15 minutes. Riddle follows through with the strike in the corner. Riddle's gonna battle up again, and Sabre Jr. out of the way. And brought out, tornado DDT hangs on. That's the beauty of the Techers, and Zack's gonna get it. Zack's gonna get it right here. He's got Riddle dead flesh center of the ring.
Got those hooks. Riddle's got to try and get his feet underneath him.
Come on, Riddle. You talk about getting your feet underneath you. Riddle's doing exactly that.
He did it before.
Muscling Sabre Jr. up.
Another power bomb, or perhaps a suplex could be devastating Zack Sabre Jr.
Once again. Riddle brings it down, a little bit of technical styling for Matt Riddle on his own right.
Riddle going back to that cross arm breaker. They were fighting over this earlier in the match.
Yeah, but not able to break the S grip. There we go. Manages to break it, but Sabre Jr. was strategic. Lands into one of his own, but again, the S grip not broken.
Almost, not a butcher's grip, a label grip from Matt Riddle. Whoa.
It's just impressive the way Zack Sabre Jr. manipulates the body. Changes the pace of in-ring action, but there's nothing left.
Well, hey, come on.
There we
Trying
go.
to manipulate the jaw.
Riddle got caught again, once again, trying to use that strength. But Sabre.
Oh, Zack Driver!
Zack Driver, center of the ring. And out of nowhere, we nearly had a fourth New Japan World TV champion. And 10 minutes have passed.
5 minutes left on the clock. Matt Riddle has taken great delight in finishing off Badu Tito and Kosei Fujita well short of the 10-minute call, let alone 15.
And of course we know that when Zack Sabre Jr. was holding the championship, he considered a time limit draw to be a loss. Whoa, wait a second.
Signature penalty kick into the half crowd. We've seen Riddle utilize the half grab to great advantage throughout his entire career.
Sabre's got eyes on the ropes.
England has missed out on a fair few world championships thanks to missed penalties. And Riddle with the save could be costing Sabre again.
He's going to need to have more than eyes on the ropes, Veda, but rather hands, any part of the body to break this up.
Riddle.
Going to go for a different situation here instead. There's the Pele kick right to the arm.
Oh, but Riddle from behind.
German suplex. And Riddle taking it to the skies.
He went for the moonsault before, but this time he
got a
nails it.
floating bro into the cover. Riddle, that's all. No. And look in the eyes of Matt Riddle. That's a man who for the
this has been a problem consistently for Zack Sabre Jr. And you can see it, the frustration in his eyes, the intercostal muscle issue. And you know how that can affect your breathing, Vader, and he's had that problem for a long time.
It's causing Sabre to be just a little bit slower getting back to his feet. Oh.
Just sucking, trying to suck air into the lungs and with every strike from Matt Riddle.
Was that 3 minutes left that I heard?
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left to do it.
Oh.
Check the kick.
It's going to be coming down to the wire here for Zack Sabre Jr. and Matt Riddle. And that means it is even more. You're going to have to dish out the offense. There we go, Zack.
No! That was on the button.
Sabre went down hard. Now Riddle.
Pressed. Matt Riddle. Here we go. Got the ripcord. In with the knee strike. Riddle's got to look to follow up here. Keeps that wrist control.
Here we go. Oh, no. V3. Bro Stone.
There it is.
No. Well done. You're on clutch. You're on clutch. No. Oh, breaks the onion bag.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
And 2 minutes have. They need to pass. 2 minutes will come to pass before someone walks away with the victory. Riddle. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Here's the face. Shoulders down, shoulders down. And the new World TV Champion.
What I tell you, I said it in Osaka. I will say it in Chicago. Come on, man. And those brutal concussive shots from the now former champion. You can never, ever discount the Techers.
The loss at Wrestle Kingdom 18 to Hiroshi Tanahashi placed a bit of doubt in the mind of some fans that Zack Sabre Jr. is truly the best to do it within 15 minutes. But that doubt should be dissuaded by this point in the juncture. New champion, the 4th ever, and the first 2-time New Japan World Television Champion.
Oh, it looks like Zack is, he's asking for a microphone here. New champ got something to say.
All right, Chicago, what's up, mates? Are we having a lovely time or what? Are you having a lovely time? Now listen, my years have not been going particularly well. I had my sights on the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, but first things first, I had to get my baby back, didn't I, darling? Did you miss me? Miss me? Also, I need some industrial cleaner, because I don't trust the last champion. Now, it's been a little bit since I've been a champion, but this is usually where I'd open up the floor to challengers, but I can't be asked, I'm very tired, so I'm gonna go straight to the pub. But I'll be defending this championship in the United States of America very soon. Cheerio, everyone. Bye-bye.
Well, it looks like Zack Sabre Jr. has a plan as to what his next championship defense may be and where it may be. Wait a minute. Oh, and I think we might have an answer right now.
Out of all the people in that ring before Tanahashi took away the championship from Zack Sabre Jr., the one that pushed Sabre the furthest, the hardest, and the longest was Jeff Cobb. Pretty much almost a year to the day that they went the 15-minute time limit.
Not today, I'm tired. We'll do it another time.
Eventual title match?
Yeah, as soon as you want, just not today.
Well, far from a gentleman's agreement.
Hawaiian Jeffrey, please may I have my championship back? And I promise I'll give you a championship match another time, just not today, because I'm tired. Pretty please. Pretty please. Your tan looks lovely, you have a really nice tan. What conditioner do you use? Your hair looks really nice as well. Thank you.
A successful night for Zack Sabre Jr., but Jeff Cobb said that TJP can captain the United Empire ship whichever which way he wants to. If Jeff Cobb sees something he wants, he's going to go after it, and Cobb has set his sights on the New Japan World Television Champion. Folks, we thank you for joining us here tonight. New Japan Strong, Windy City Riot. And if you like this action, you're going to love what's coming up right now. We are getting into more New Japan Strong. And where you can see more New Japan Strong, it's coming up right now at njpwworld.com pay-per-view.